welcome to my channel. I have a get ready with me today. Oh my god, it's so cold. Fan, I long for the days where I need you. My ear is playing up, it's blowing out, and my life is in ruins. Being dramatic as always. I feel like I've just done a get ready with me. I did a hair dye one where I was talking about my mental health and everything. Well, now I'm back with a makeup one and a massive spot on my neck. But now I'm back with a makeup one and lots to talk about. So I'm gonna just dive in. I'm gonna try and put a contact lens in first because I've got a day of filming to do today. So 2023 started off. Oh, have I just turned you inside out? I learnt the trick to put lenses in. I think I told you last time. You look at it. Everyone tells you online, don't look at it, you know. Look to the side and put it on the white bit. No, look at it. I have astigmatism, so if I look at it, there you go, just contradicting myself. If I look at it, it just suctions to where I need it to go. Oh, it's in, it's in. How easy was that? As easy as getting me into bed. Because you guys are, I always say this, you guys are like my therapy. So we're just gonna sit down and chat and talk about my mental health again. So I started 2023 off with a break. I was working 3 jobs last year, at the end of last year. Oh, I didn't look at it, I blinked. I was working as a YouTuber, because believe it or not, this is my job. I was working in a bar and I was working in a tattoo studio as a body piercer. And on Saturdays, I was doing, look at it, oh really, look at it. And on Saturdays, I was doing 15 hours between 2 of the jobs. Well, after working till midnight on the Friday, and it was too much for me. It was just too much, and I couldn't cope, and I was really struggling. So I decided to take some time off, and I just didn't do anything, and I felt amazing. I deactivated most of my social media, and I had a well-deserved. I had a really nice break. I really needed it. I didn't realise how much I needed it until I did it. I made a get ready with me. Can't see anything. I ain't got my glasses. Where's my eyes? A get ready with me. I think I was dyeing my hair. And I asked you guys for advice, and I was like, I need help. I can't keep doing this. I am suffering from so much burnout. Get that moustache. Come on. Oh. I'm suffering from so much burnout. I literally need you guys to tell me what to do. I need you guys to tell me. And I went through everything, how I was feeling, and I said that I was just working so much and I can't. Oh, I thought my lens moved. And I can't keep doing it. Plus on Saturdays, when I worked at the tattoo studio, I didn't have a babysitter. I did when I started doing the job, but I didn't towards the end. And that meant I had to take Violet with me. And basically she would sit in the kitchen for 6, 7, 8 hours playing on her phone or her pad. Like, I would sit in there when I wasn't piercing people. But that's not fair. It's very important to me that she has a childhood. Yeah, that wasn't fair. So that was a big, oh gosh, dropping everything. That was a big reason why I needed to do something. Anyway, I poured my heart out in that get ready with me, and you guys, 99% of you were like, leave the piercing job, leave the tattoo studio. And the only reason I was reluctant to do it was because it's a career and it's something that I have wanted since I was 16. I'll tell you now, guys, because I'm gonna keep this video mature. I'm gonna keep it mature. All that glitters is not gold. And sometimes what you want and what you need are not the same thing. So I actually left the tattoo studio. I went in with Ben. I was like, I can't do this by myself. And I had the help of my patrons. They literally helped me so much. You guys talked me through everything. You are like my therapists, and you really helped me. And I cannot thank my patrons enough, and you guys, for that. So I hope this is making sense. So I went in and quit my piercing job, and it was so awkward. I actually got fired, but I quit. It was kind of that, we know you're gonna quit, but before you're gonna quit, we're gonna say we don't want you back. No, Emily, be mature. So where's my makeup? So I don't work at the piercing studio anymore, and do you know what? Since there was nothing against the studio, but since I've left, I feel like my mental health has just... Do you know what it is? Do you know what it honestly is? I think it's a generational thing, because my mum and my grandparents, they don't understand mental health the way that people my age, and you know, everyone moans about Gen Z, but people that are younger, I'm not, oh my god, I don't know how to word this without sounding like a twat. People that are my sort of age take mental health more seriously than people like my mum's age do. My mum and dad are very much like, even though they may suffer from mental health, they're very much like, oh, just carry on. You know, man up. I f***ing hate that phrase. Do not ever say man up to me, because I will flip out. But that's what they're like. Whereas people sort of my age are like, no, you don't have to man up. Mental health needs to be taken seriously. So I feel like, I honestly feel like my mental health wasn't taken seriously. And it was a case of I had a few weeks off for my mental health, and they decided that I was a bit flaky. That's how I feel. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move up. I'm still at my bar job, and I adore it. I do plan to go back into piercing. My aim at the moment is to wait until Violet's in high school, because then I won't have to fit hours around school runs, and I'll be able to do things at more of a set pace, because everything I do, every job I work has to fit between school hours and school holidays. So there's no point me getting a job Monday to Friday from 9 till 3 while she's at school, because then what do I do during the 6 weeks holidays and every half term and every bank holiday? What do I do then? There's just no point. So I might as well wait a year and a half, 2 years till she's in high school and she can be a little bit more independent, and that's where I'm at. And I feel okay with that. You know, obviously I don't want my baby to grow up, but I feel like that's the better thing for me to do. I was wearing myself too thin. That never happens. That gives me 2 years to kind of sort my finances out, get things, you know, get things cleared, sort myself out, and then I can go back into this career that I've wanted for so long. And yeah, and there's other opportunities as well. I don't know if I should tell you this, but in my bar job, I have the, I don't know what the word is, the opportunity to get my own bar license. Now, I never thought about this before. I never thought I never wanted to own my own bar. But I live with Ben, who's obsessed with, oh my god, there's an eyelash in my eye, who's obsessed with NQ64s and gaming bars, and he's like, if you got your bar license, you could open your own gaming bar, and we could do games, and you could do piercing and tattoos, and it could be piercings, tattoos, gaming, alcohol! And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever! So if I win the lottery, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. So that's where I am now. I don't currently work at the tattoo studio anymore, and I feel like it was the right decision for everybody. It was time to move on. I've been there 2 years. It wasn't what I thought it would be, and that's okay. And that is okay. And I made the right decision, because the day within the week of leaving, half the studio unfollowed me on social media. So that, do you know what, I'm gonna be honest, that hurt a little bit, because that was like, I thought we were friends. Yeah, that was shit. It's like, oh my god, so were we not friends? I thought we left on good terms. Apparently not. So onwards and upwards, because I got loads to talk about in this video. So yeah, I'm no longer piercing, but hopefully in a couple of years, I'll sit here and I'll make a video and be like, guys, I'm coming back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. Oh, so now that I have left the studio, I can tell you some things that I was planning to put in videos that now will not be in videos. So I was tattooing at the studio. I was tattooing myself, completely unsupervised. But I've got some really cool pictures of me tattooing, and I tattooed Ben, and so you won't see these anywhere else because I won't be making a video, but here's some pictures of me tattooing and a tattoo I did of Ben, and yeah, it's nice to get them out. Tattooing is not something I plan to go into. It's so much harder than I thought it would be. It was really fun to try, but it's not for me. But yeah, I want to share these pictures because I have been vlogging it every time I did a little tattoo. 2 tattoos on my legs that I did. and I tattooed Ben, and I've been vlogging my like setting everything up, and I bought tattoo equipment, and it just didn't go anywhere, and no, it won't go anywhere. Oh, we're doing eyebrows, so let's talk about Ms. Eyebrows, Pamela Anderson. So I have always been obsessed, I wouldn't say obsessed, I've always loved Pamela Anderson. I think she is so beautiful. I used to watch, let's go this side. I used to watch Baywatch when I was a kid. I don't really remember watching it. Like I don't remember when it was on, or I just remember really vaguely my brother and I sitting down, I think on a Saturday evening, you know, you'd sit and watch You've Been Framed. Saturday evenings used to be all game shows, so you sit down and watch it, and then Baywatch would be on. Ever since, I have just had a soft spot for Pamela Anderson. Now, I watched, I'm gonna put some more dots on my face. I watched the Pam and Tommy series, and I honestly loved it. I thought it was great. I didn't realise that she didn't want it made. It makes so much sense. It's like, why drag all this up after all these years? But you kind of assume that if Disney make a series about you, they have your consent to do so, but no, of course they didn't. So Pamela Anderson put out her film, her documentary on Netflix, and honestly, my heart sank. I was crying like the whole way through. I think she is such a beautiful soul, and she was mistreated by literally everybody. So yeah, I'm just living my best Pamela Anderson fan life at the moment. I just think she's so beautiful. And I feel like 2023 is going to be the year where people get vindication. People are going to come back and tell their story. I love this eyeshadow, but it does give you so much fallout. But this is definitely the year of celebs getting their vindication, because not only do we have Pammy back, we have Brendan Fraser. I'm going to hopefully next week see his new film The Whale, if it's on. I know it's on this week, but cinemas here have been so fickle lately. They've been putting films in for like 3 days and then they go out of the cinema, and so if it's on next week, I will be going to see it. I have always loved Brendan Fraser. I think he's just, there's some people like Pamela Anderson that you can just tell are really honest, genuine souls. And those two are two that I will just love forever, because I think they are genuine. I can't stand when you hear that people are not nice and they're not, you know, you're in such a great opportunity, don't be a dick. Like all this controversy with Beyonce not being a nice person. I can see it. It's like Scarlett Johansson, yeah, and Jennifer Lawrence. They're all out there being dickheads. And I don't want to support you if I think you're a dickhead, basically. It's alright, I don't think they'll cry over my lost ticket sales. But seriously, Brendan Fraser as a metalhead, can we please? And he gets topless in the film, and I'm just like, hello, Jesus. The whole cast of Airheads gets my juices flowing. Even Steve Buscemi, who I love anyway, but even him as a metalhead is like, damn. I think it's just the long hair. I love guys with long hair. I haven't done orange eyeshadow in so long. I actually forgot I had this orange, and now I think it's out of date, but I'm gonna use it anyway. So, because I have left the tattoo studio, I was kicked out on my fat ass. Oh, and then me and Ben went for hot chocolate and like the best breakfast I've ever had. But that leaves me with Thursdays free, because I was working Thursdays and Saturdays at the tattoo studio. And then Saturday's the only day that I was kind of struggling with, because Thursday's Violet's at school, and even when she's not at school, that's Ben's day off, so he could look after her if it was the holidays or something. So I now have Thursdays free, and hopefully, keep an eye on my Instagram because I'll put it on my stories, but hopefully starting very soon, I'm gonna go back to Twitch streaming on Thursdays. And I'm gonna do this, where's my eyeliner? Where's my, oh, and I should have done this first. And I'm gonna do this all day Thursdays, starting whenever I've finished Real Housewives of New Jersey, because that's out on Thursdays now. So I'll watch that, and then I'll get dressed, and then I will stream Thursdays on Twitch. And I'm so excited to come back to it. God, why do I scrunch my face up when I do my makeup? I'm so excited to come back to it, because I only did a few, but I got so stressed because I stayed up for 5 hours till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I streamed a whole game, and then, because it's Ben's fault, Ben had gone to bed, and he didn't tell me how to turn it all off, you know, to save it. And I turned it all off, and it didn't save the game. So I did this whole freaking game, and it didn't save, and I was just like, and that definitely put me off. But, because I decorated my living room, that left the dining room free, Ben's kind of turned it into a game room, which I know the living room was like a game room, but we haven't painted it or anything, it's still black and green, but he's turned it into like a bit more of a grown-up game room. So he can have his little boyfriends over and they can play Mario. But he has set up some bits so that I can do Twitch, and he'll use it as well, so don't worry, he hasn't done it just for me. But he's set it all up so that I can just go in, turn it on, and it'll be all ready to go. And I'll be able to chat with you guys, and we'll just have a really nice stream day. Don't honestly, guys, do not watch it if you're expecting me to play good games, because I play child games. There's going to be lots of SpongeBob, kind of weird games, like ones that don't take too much attention. I've got a little bit of a list of ones I want to try. I'm going to keep them secret just to keep you hopefully interested. Yeah, so I'm quite excited for that. So it's just something else for me to do to kind of top up my income as well, because I will miss that £6 a week from the tattoo studio. But yeah, it's to help me with my online presence as well, being self-employed, you know what I mean. It's just a bit more to help me with what I actually want to do, which is, I don't know what I want to do. But hey, I will put it all on my Instagram and everything when I have the date and when I know what I'm doing. And I hope you will come along and hang out with me for the day. This makeup is really cute. I don't know if cute is the word, but it's something. I always think my makeup's cute, and then I see it back on videos, I'm like, that is not cute, what did you do? Do you know what, I thought this was going to take I've got such a long list, and I thought it was going to take ages to get through everything because I ramble, but I'm nearly through everything. I've kind of just been not talking about anything, and now I'm sat down talking about stuff. It's just, I'm getting it all out. It's good though, because I think you shouldn't keep stuff in. It's good to get everything out, and it's not healthy to keep stuff in. Add some orange puff down here. The best thing I have coming up, and I have to thank you guys for this, because I have, they're not even like a little bit straight. Nope, we're just gonna go for like a fat line kind of day. Okay, we'll make it work. So have you seen the Download Festival lineup this year? You haven't? Oh my god, it's literally perfection. And I need to go. I need to go. I have babysitter sorted, I have everything sorted, and then I was like, I don't have my ticket yet. And they posted that quiet camping tickets are sold out. I was like, I'm not getting quiet camping, I'm gonna get party camp. But that made me panic because the lineup is so good. I think it might sell out, and I really cannot miss it. Got a nice little build up of foundation here, because I don't put foundation around my nose because of my piercings, so I've got a nice little clump there. So I had a really big clear out of all my clothes. I got so many clothes that don't fit me anymore because my weight fluctuates so much. I go through clothes. I don't know what's going on with this. I sold so many clothes. And I had the biggest clear out, which was really good for my mental health as well. I'm one of those people that's like, I'll buy this and I'll use it as my inspiration to fit into it. Half my wardrobe was that, and I'm never gonna fit into it because pre-child I was like a size 8. Post-child I'm a size 12, and I just can't get past being a size 12. And do you know what? I'm happy. I like having a little bit more curve on me. I think it suits me better because I've got such a short, stumpy boxy shape. I think when I am a little bit more, it just suits me. Plus my boobs, I love having boobs now, because my boobs before child, when I was smaller, were just very, very aspirin on an ironing board, and now they're bigger. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so I had a clear out of all my stuff. I've still got more to list. I just didn't want to do too much, because I knew obviously that I was going to be sending them, and yeah, that was a fun day at the post office. That was actually the day I quit. So I quit my job, I got sacked, I went for a fry up, and then we sent like 20 big parcels around the world. And the little lady at the post office was so sweet. She was going, "What's in here?" for every single parcel, even though I said it's closed in all of them. "All right, what's in here?" "It's closed." "All right, what's in this one?" "They're all closed." Oh my god, this mascara. I hated it when I got it, but now that I don't use it for mascara, I really like it. Although there is like hardly anything in here. Thanks, Revolution. Yeah, so I listed so much stuff on Depop. I'm gonna use Vinted next time though, because Depop took so much for fees. I'm talking like 100 quid for fees, and that's ridiculous, because then everybody that paid by PayPal, I got to pay fees for them too. So I lost out on like a lot of money, but it was literally because Vinted confused me, but I have since learned how to use Vinted. But yeah, so I sold loads of stuff I didn't wear, stuff that didn't fit me. I was really strict because I hold on to stuff. Yeah, and I had a clear out basically. And I managed to buy my download ticket. So, my little gremlins, I am going to Download Festival, and if I keep thinking about it, I'll cry, because I'm so happy, because the lineup is just so perfect. I can't, don't get too excited. I'm going with my friend Anna and my friend Liv. I think it's gonna be amazing. Honestly, the lineup is insane. There's so many bands that I would like to see that I wouldn't pay to go and see. Like Evanescence. I really like Evanescence. I don't like them enough to pay £100 to go and see them. But if they're at a festival, 100% I would go and watch them. And we are planning a camp for everybody. So my friend and I are we're gonna use the app, What 3 Words, I think, and tell you like what camp we're in and whereabouts, so that we can all camp together and we can be best friends and spend 5 days pissed at a field. Ben was supposed to come, but our babysitter now can no longer watch Violet. That's fair enough. It's a long time, isn't it, to watch a child. So Ben's not coming, but he's not too fussed about it. It was me that wanted to go more than him. But him and Violet are gonna come up for a day. So I think maybe the Sunday they're gonna come to Download, because Mummy won't be too intoxicated on the Sunday. But that's gonna be cool. Violet's first festival. Keep thinking like she's been to a rave. We do so much fun stuff. I keep thinking that she's been to a festival, and I'm sure she has, but I can't think of where she would have been to a festival, so it must be her first festival. But I'm super excited for that. Super excited. And yeah, we're gonna do this camp so everybody can camp together. Because I know a lot of people, let me put my glasses on, because I know a few people are coming by themselves. So we were like, well, if we all just camp together, everybody can make friends, and it's great. I mean, I made so many friends at Bloodstock. I need to remember to take pens this year so I can reply to the graffiti about me. Because at least I'll be at Download. If you want to write shit about me in the toilets, at least I'll actually see it this time. That's what I think about you. You got no idea what I'm talking about. I had this massive list and I've literally gone down the list because I thought I was going to talk about the tattoo studio because I've been rambling on. I went to a spa day the other day with my friends. I was like rambling on and getting advice, and I feel like I've got it all out my system. But it's definitely something that I want to go back into, and I will go back into it, but I just think now the timing isn't right and the studio wasn't right, and there's a better place out there for me just in a couple of years. I don't know what else to tell you because I kind of haven't really done much else. That's all I want to do, is do it. Big go, big go. I just want to be at Download Festival moaning that I'm sweaty and wet because it's early June, it'll be raining. Oh, I'm so excited. Although at Bloodstock, my friend did moan that I was going to bed at 10 o'clock, so I need to bust out some Red Bulls this time and stay up later because it'll be just us. Oh, we've got Liv as well, and you guys. So when I go to bed at 10, you guys will have to keep my friend company. Let's move on to my hair, because that's something I want to talk to you about. So I had my hair all cut off. Not all cut off, literally half cut off. So when I, hold on, I forgot to find them. Hold on, can't find them. God, you feel that earthquake? I've lost my hair extensions, and I only realised it yesterday when I went to put them in because I was going out. I was like, oh, they're not where I usually chuck them, and I have no idea where they've gone. So just imagine this with hair extensions. So usually when I film videos, loads of people comment, oh my god, your hair's so long, it's extensions. I cut my hair off regularly. I did it on Patreon a few months ago. I cut it all really short, so this is all my hair. Because it was like down here, and it was so damaged. I actually went to the hairdressers and I asked for layers, and she butchered it. And it was awful, and it was just damaged from when it was split and bleached. So I cut it all off, and I cut it like up here, and then it's grown so fast because it's healthier. So this is my hair. This is all mine, au naturel. It's very greasy. And I went to Shadow Barbers in Ipswich. My friend Georgia gets her mullet cut there, and I was like, right, I'm gonna do it. I've had a mullet before, I want it back. I like when you don't really have to do much to your hair and it looks really cool. That's why I like wigs, because you just chuck a wig on and go. I'm not really a fiddle with my hair and play about kind of person. I want to just take my ponytail out and go. I'm going to put my top on before I do this, because otherwise it's going to get messed up. So, top first. God, this top makes my tits look massive. They ain't that big, bro. They are that cold though. So, back to my hair. So my friend goes to Shadow Barbers in Ipswich, and she gets her hair cut, and I love it. And I wanted something similar, but I wanted something similar but kind of what I used to have, because I used to have my hair cut very, very similar to what it is now, but it was neat. I had my fringe cut all the way around, and it was very tailored and very styled, very edited, and it was nice. That was me then. I'm a little bit more scruffy now, a little bit more gangster's paradise. I don't know, I'm a bit scruffier now. I need a cardigan or something because I am freezing. I'm gonna have to find a cardigan because I'm cold, or a hoodie. Oh, I found Ben's Gary hoodie. Everybody knows someone called Gary who wears hoodies like this, like the ribbed ones. He's usually found hanging around with young girls outside the newsagents, and they always wear hoodies like this. So this is Ben's Gary hoodie, but it's so comfortable. My house is so cold. So back to me mullet rice. So my hair's really greasy. I went to Shadow Barbers and got it all cut off. I went to, oh god, what's his name? His name on Instagram is Trimmy Hoffer. But I went there, lovely guy, in a new metal band as well, called Groom Lake. He's not a friend of Gary's. But yeah, awesome guy, and he cut my hair for me and gave me some layers in this bit, which is so simple, but that's just what I needed. And then I shaved these bits back in, because I wasn't going to shave these bits back in. I wanted to grow them out a bit, but I felt like I needed a bit of something to make it a little bit rockier, a little bit less trolly. So when he did my hair, see, this is just grease plopping it up. I'm gonna straighten the front quickly with my mini straighteners from hell. I don't know if this defeats the point of what I'm about to do, because I straighten it and then I puff it up. So you can see the layers there, because all this green bit used to be sectioned and used to sit like that, didn't it? Like, but now it, because of the layers, it kind of flops over. Curl and the babe curl. So scared I'm gonna burn my head when I use these. It's so simple. I know I was saying like I don't, you know, I like to just wake up and go. This takes like literally a few seconds and it's done to how I want it to be done. But he put this stuff in my hair. Styling powder, uppercut deluxe, shake and bake. Shake and bake. And I googled it and it says men's styling products because I went to a barber's, which are usually men's shops. And when we walked in, he did say, the guy did say like, oh, so which one am I cutting the hair? I was like, it's me. Oh, and they had free drinks as well. I had a fridge full of like Red Bull, water, fizzy, and it's like, just take as many as you want. And I had to stop myself from going, okay, I will. I took one. But I am obsessed with this stuff. I checked on their website to see if they were vegan, cruelty-free, whatever. And their website didn't say, but I did find a post on Reddit that said that someone emailed the company and asked if it was vegan, cruelty-free, and they replied back and said yes, it was. So put that on your website. Do men not care if products are vegan and cruelty-free? But all it is if I can open it, it's like a talcum powder, and you just so this is kind of how flat my hair is now, and you just shake, 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 and it leaves like a white dandruff residue. And you just do this. Look at that. I hope my camera is showing this. How rock star it makes your hair. It doesn't stay white, so don't worry. It does go into your hair. Oh my god, look. I hope my camera's picking this up. But how easy that is. And it lasts. I'm not someone that like, I don't want to be fannying about. I just want to spray. I just want to shake this on. I don't want to stand in the mirror with hairspray going shh. Honestly, this is so good. It doesn't work as well on the longer part of my hair, so I will say that. But if you have short hair or a mullet and you're looking to add some texture, oh my god, this isn't sponsored, I promise. If you have thin hair, because I have PCOS, the top of my hair is really thin, it kind of fattens your hair up. I do go a bit overboard with it sometimes because it's been so long since I've had rock star hair, and now I'm like, oh, I want it. I need my extensions. Where are they? This looks so much better when it's long. It does leave my hair quite greasy though, so after a day of wearing it, I do need to wash my hair. But all in all, I freaking love this stuff. They have a whole range of stuff, but I'm not really interested in the other stuff, but if it's as good as this, then it'll be really good. Freaking love it. And I got it from the studio, the salon, the barbers. Also, just sprinkle it in, and it's like, just molds, like it just makes your hair stand up. I don't know if it worked for mohawks and that, but it works really well on mullets. So I think that's it. My hair's done. I'm gonna try and find my extensions because I've got other videos to film. This is making me want to shave a bit more of my hair off. Stop, Emily. I just don't like my hair short. I need to find my extensions. It's making me insecure. I don't know where they've gone. Like I literally don't know where they've gone. Because the last time I wore them, I went out, and then when I came home, I was sick. Yeah, long story. And I remember taking them out before I was sick because I can't stand my hair tied up when I've got extensions in. So I was like, trying to take them out. And I took them all out and put them on the side, and I just haven't seen them since. Maybe I was sick on them and chucked them away or something. I don't know. I need some more necklaces. Let's pile on the necklaces, bro. Right, I think that's it. I've warmed up a little bit now, thanks to my Gary hoodie. Thanks, Gaz. Oh, but you're only 15. Be even better. What? Gary, get away from them kids. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for listening to me chat. I love Get Ready With Me's because they help me get everything that I've been keeping in out. And this is all little, I know loads of you guys say you enjoy them because it's like you're speaking to a friend. This is literally all little stuff that I would say to my friends. So like, oh my god, did you watch the Pamela Anderson documentary? Like we've all had a very in-depth discussion about that. So when I I write down topics of things I want to talk to you about, and I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do, because I love doing these. And there's like a never-ending to Get Ready With Me's, is there? You can carry them on forever because you always will have a reason to get ready. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I felt a bit bad that I had just done a get ready with me, and now I'm doing another one, but hey ho, who loves you, baby? So I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope this hasn't been too whited out. I really do need a new camera. That's my goal this year. Plus my laptop, I've had it for about 12 years and now it says replace battery now, and I've got so much footage on that laptop and I just know I'm gonna turn it on one day and it's not gonna turn on. And it's going to be my fault because I didn't back up the footage. Do you know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to back that footage up. So this year I need to buy a new camera and a new laptop. But both of those will come to about £2,000. And I'm more interested in going to a festival. So I'm going to have to sort out the rest of my clothes so I can sell them to go to get a new laptop. But these always put me in a good mood. So I feel just chipper now. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. My Gary hoodie came in handy. Thanks, Gaz. Yeah, if you can, check out the Ko-Fi link in the description below. Buy me a hot chocolate, buy me a coffee. It's only £3. It really helps out my channel. Or if you really, really want to help out my channel, join my Patreon for about £1 a month. Just £1, and you get exclusive content, you get live videos, you get all the sneak peeks. You could have learned about me tattooing a year ago. See, I keep something secret. And you can learn about my secret Instagram account that I don't even need to use anymore, but it's all on my Patreon. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. All in all, like, genuinely just for being here, because I love you. I do. And it means a lot. Let me know if you're going to download, because I'm going to download 5 Night Camping, baby. You'll hear me crying on the walk from the car park. Apparently it's like an hour, and you'll hear me crying. I hate this. I'm tired, my feet hurt. I hate this. And then as soon as I get to the camp, it'll be like, this is the best thing ever. I'm so excited. And you know what this means? Festival lookbook. Right, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my Ko-Fi, check out my Patreon. Check out my Instagram, because stay tuned, because I will be joining Twitch again soon. I'll put my Twitch in the description below, or the comments, or wherever. I will be coming back to that very soon. Thank you guys, I love you so much, and I will see you very soon with more nonsense. Much love, just said that. Where was I at? Much love, take care of yourself. Yep, and stay weird.